Welcome back everybody to another one of my videos, and today what we're going to be making is pepper steak. And I know there's a lot of different ways to make pepper steak. Everybody has their own thing, and so that's how I make recipes, is I create along the way, and it's all about your preference, the viewers that are watching, because that's what I do, is workshops. So basically, let's just go and start for it and tell you what it's all about, how we're going to make this pepper steak. Okay, so first of all, you're going to marinate your steak. Okay, and you can use any type of steak that you want, that you can basically flatten out. And I'm actually using tip sirloin. I'm using sirloin steak, and what I did was I flattened it out. It was already flat, but I flattened it out a little more and cut it into strips like this. And I actually marinated this a long time. And what I marinated it with is all the ingredients you see up here. And then for these ingredients that are up here, I'm also going to make the, the sauce. I'm going to make the sauce with all of these ingredients. The only thing that's not in the meat is the broth, the beef broth. So that's why we're going to make us like a sauce right here in this bowl. And I'm going to show you all the veggies that we're using here. Okay, first of all, we're going to use green peppers, we're going to use yellow peppers, and we're going to use red peppers, and we're going to use yellow onions. And as you can see, they're kind of chopped. They're chopped. They're not in strips. We're doing it this way. But we do have the meat in strips, okay? But, you want all these cut this type of way, for actually color, for the color, so you can see it. And they won't be hiding because the meat will be sliced in strips, okay? And also we're going to add in some fresh garlic, okay? And also we're going to add in my gourmet herbs, the one I was telling you guys about, that lasts for a month, with the seals contained tops, you see there? So we're going to put some of that in there too. So I think we should just get started with, go ahead and set our skillet to a medium. Go ahead and turn that on. Set it to medium. Okay? And then we're going to, I guess we'll start doing the vegetables, getting them, because actually this is going to cook pretty quick, the meat. And then we can have some basmati rice, which is what I'm going to have with it. Or you can have any rice of your choice. Some jasmine rice would be good. Jasmine brown rice would be good. All of that would be good. And even the noodles from the recipe I just made on the last video, those brown rice noodles would be good with that too, with the pepper steak. See, so there's all kind of variations that you can put together to go with your dishes, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to just pertain to what the recipe is, because you can create and do your own thing, you know what I mean? And that's how I do it. So let's go ahead. It's not that, okay, wait till it gets, medium, kind of medium heat, like that. You don't want it real high. You don't want it real high, not just yet. You don't want it real high. So in the meantime, we should go ahead and, I guess, pour our broth while this is doing that. And don't worry about the measurements. I will put them up there for you guys, because I'm creating this along the way myself. So let's see. I don't even think we need a big measuring cup like that to see. We can just do it like this. Eyeball it. Okay? So here I'm pouring in the broth. And I didn't pour in that much. But let's see how much it was that I poured in there. Let's see. I poured in, well, we could do a little bit more than that. See, it's just about a cup. Let's just make it a cup. Okay? Yeah, because we're going to, a little bit more makes a cup. I think that's good. That's about a cup. We're just playing by ear. If we need more, we'll do that. Okay. There we go. We'll put that in there. Okay, check your heat. All right. Now, I put everything I put in there. I didn't put this in the meat, of course not. But I did everything else I did. The honey, ooh, the sesame, that's next. This is the flavor thing. And I already know it's only like a few drops. I'm not going to put that much because it's in the meat too as well. Okay? It's in there. And then we have here, I have to show you, TSO sauce. Okay? This is for stir fry, so this is, you know, a good thing. And the reason why this one's really good for it because it's spicy and it's sweet, and it has the soy sauce in it. It has vinegar in it, onion and garlic. So everything it has in it, we're just going to recreate and put it in there again. Okay, but see, it'll be like fresh. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with that. We're going to put that in. And I don't see the soy sauce. I must have, okay, let me get that soy sauce. Oh, okay. I must have took it out. And this is another thing too, that's an ingredient. See, I keep things in the fridge that need to stay in there, you know, until you're ready to use it. But I do my soy sauce like that too. Okay, so let's put some soy sauce in there. We already got the sesame in there. Let's move things out of the way. Okay, got that in there. So we're just eyeballing it. You know, probably a teaspoon or so of that, but we'll do that right. And this was the next ingredient. Move this cornstarch right here. Okay, this is what the real flavor is right here. Okay, it's Chicago steak seasoning. Okay, so that's where we're gonna get our pepper taste. Okay, but this TSO is giving us the sweetness and the pepper taste. Okay, so we're just adding things to it. Okay, so we already used the. Well, we didn't. We didn't use the TSO. Hold on. Let's get this in here because this is the pepper part. So, as you can see, I just shook a little bit. The reason why is because all these ingredients are in the meat. But you know, we're just trying to recreate it here. That's what we're doing. Let's just stir it up a little bit. Okay, and then I added some honey. Actually, the honey's in here too. But remember, we got, you know, the peppery thing. So this is what's our pepper right here. This is our pepper. And then we're gonna add a little bit of salt in there too. We're gonna add a little bit of that. Okay, and the honey I use is organic honey, so it's basically you kind of can lift it out, and I can tell you that would be I would say about a teaspoon, or not quite a tablespoon, teaspoon, because it's in the meat too. That's in the meat too. So you just want to kind of weigh it out a little bit here. Okay, so we got that in there. So let's go ahead and put our TSO in here. Okay, eyeballing. Okay, that's probably a good 3 tablespoons, I would say. But don't worry about those measurements. And then we're also going to put some rice vinegar in there too. This is the one I use, the rice vinegar. I mean, you know, you can find your preference. But I'm only going to put the capful in there. Okay, just the cap of the rice vinegar in there. Okay, stir it up. And of course, the olive oil is for this right here. Okay, we're going to go over there right now, put that in. So now the salt is your preference. You can use regular salt, or sea salt. I use regular salt. So, you know, just like a couple of dashes of that, because there is a lot of salt in here, in the Chicago steak. Okay, even it's called the pepper thing. It gives you that pepper flavor, but it has salt in it as well. Okay, so I think that's good. Just mix it up like that. Okay, let's go over here. Well, I guess we go ahead and put the cornstarch in there too. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and put that in there. And I would say only like a tablespoon or so. Because when it goes to the heat, you know, then it's going to thicken up. So right now we're just going to do it like that. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's put these on over here. Let's get this ready. Looks like it's about ready to put in. Okay, so go ahead and we're just going to get all our veggies. We're going to get those kind of sauteed pretty good in there. Okay. I already have a little olive oil in there, but I'm actually going to add some more. Okay. Get that in there. Give it a little swirl. Show you guys what it looks like in 1 second. It hasn't done anything yet. Just about. But it's starting to, but it's going to be so colorful. You know, that's kind of what we want, you know. You don't want it to look just like it's not going to do anything. And of course it's going to do something. It's going to kick in flavor. That's what it's going to do. Okay. I haven't put the garlic in there yet. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to wait a minute, just a few seconds on that one. Get these going first, these guys. Okay. See how it's looking? Can you guys see? Okay, just mixing it up all together here. All right. Here we go. All right. Yeah, this doesn't look like anything now, but when the heat gets to it, because I can still feel the honey in here. It's just like it's not even combined in there yet. And then another ingredient. Okay, another ingredient, which is I would call my main ingredient. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. My favorite fruit is pineapple, and we're actually going to put some pineapple in there. And this is the one that I use for the stir fry. I use the tidbits, the Dole tidbits, and it's in its own juice, so it's not the one that's in heavy syrup. That's not the one it is. It's this one right here. Oh, this smells good. There's nothing. It's just the peppers and the onions. Look at that. It smells good. Oh, wait till I get that garlic in there. Oh, it's going to smell even better. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open this up. Now, it's in its own juice, so that's why we can probably, what we're going to do, we'll just dip it out. Let's see how we can do this. We can do it this way. First of all, get some of the juice. You know, probably a tablespoon or so. Now, I'm actually putting the pineapple in there. Yep. That's the juice. More pineapple, okay? Don't worry about the measurements. Because after I do it, I combined and check what I did. Yeah. Ooh, that's going to be good. We can put some more pineapple in there. Your preference, though. Your preference. But I thought, you know, why not eat the stir fry with the pineapple in there? Why not? Why not do that? I wonder how that tastes. So we're going to create it and see. Okay, this is looking good. So, you know that's going to be last. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually take these out. We just wanted them to kind of saute up a little bit, to soften up. That's what we want to do. And then we want to get our meat in here, because we want to get that meat cooked too. You see? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this out. And when we come back, we're going to, you know, do the meat, and it's not going to take long for the meat. And combine this in there. You know, if we need to add more cornstarch, we will. But we don't want to, you know, take away any of the flavors adding cornstarch in it to make it thick. If anything, you could add some other kind of thickener, like even whipping cream or something like that. Or, you know, it's the cornstarch thing. You just don't want to put too much. And, oh gosh. We better put our herbs in there, huh? Yeah. Let's put them in there. But like I said, if we need more pineapple, we can put some in. After you get it in there and you start stirring it, see? This could even be for our garnish too. We can even garnish this on top of it, you know, because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a sauce, and then we're going to put it over our basmati rice. The rice is in the cooker now. Okay, this looks good. Okay, that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to switch this out. Okay, get our meat in there, and when we come back, we'll see what it looks like. So stay tuned.